Elon Musk thinks you shouldn't save for retirement. Here's what he said.
Last week, Elon Musk sat down on a podcast and said, and I'm quoting directly, "Don't worry about squirreling money away for retirement in 10 or 20 years. It won't matter. $400 billion in the bank, and he's telling you not to worry about your nest egg. His reason? AI and robots will create a world of abundance where nobody needs money anymore. Universal everything. Work becomes optional. Scarcity disappears. By 2030, he claims AI will surpass all human intelligence combined. Sounds beautiful, almost like a lullaby. And that's exactly what it is. The billionaire lullaby. Sleep tight. Don't save. The robots are coming. The future will fix itself. But before you fall asleep, let me show you what happens to people who trusted promises like this. 40 years ago, the experts ran an experiment. They took away pensions, the guaranteed retirement checks your grandparents got, and replaced them with something called the 401k. The idea? Let workers invest their own money. They'll learn finance. They'll do great. Economists now openly admit it was a failure. A policy experiment that assumed financial literacy that never existed and left an entire generation holding the bag. So, how bad is it? The average American needs $967,000 to retire comfortably. The average American has $144,000 saved. That's not a gap, that's a canyon. And it gets worse. 50% of Americans between 55 and 66, the people closing in on retirement right now, have nothing saved. Zero. Not a small amount. Nothing. This isn't a hypothetical future. These people exist. They're working right now. And they're terrified. Here's what retirement actually looks like in America today. There's a 77-year-old man unloading trailers at a warehouse. Not because he loves logistics, because he can't stop. There are seniors digging used asthma inhalers out of the trash because they can't afford the $300 refill. And the fastest growing demographic of homeless people in this country? Americans over 55. Not addicts, not criminals, people who did everything right and still ended up sleeping in an RV at 70 because their spouse died or rent doubled. This is happening right now, while Elon Musk tells you not to worry. But what about Social Security? Great question. Let's talk about it. Social Security was designed to be a supplement, a little boost on top of your savings and pension, a cherry on top. But for 40% of retirees today, it's their only income. Their rent, their food, their medicine, everything runs on an average of $20,000 a year. Try living on that in any major city. And here's the part that should make you nervous. The Social Security surplus, the trust fund built up over decades, is projected to run out by 2033. That's 7 years from now, not 50, 7. At that point, unless Congress acts, checks automatically drop to 77% of what was promised. So if you're getting $1,500 a month, it becomes $1,155. That's not a cut, that's a cliff. The math is simple. The money isn't there. The workers paying in can't keep up with the retirees drawing out. And Elon's robots? They definitely aren't coming in time to fix this. Now let me tell you about the sandwich generation. 43 million Americans are stuck supporting their kids and their elderly parents at the same time. College tuition in one direction, nursing homes in the other. Their own retirement? Drained, gone, sacrificed. They're saving for everyone except themselves. And the government that was supposed to help? The Social Security Administration just slashed staffing. Wait times doubled. Seniors are calling it daymares, stuck in bureaucratic limbo while their benefits get clawed back through something called WEP. Teachers, widows, anyone who worked a public job. The system doesn't just fail you, it actively works against you. Now let's zoom out. Elon Musk is worth over $400 billion. He's telling you not to save money because his robots will create abundance. But ask yourself, who controls those robots? When AI creates all this value, who decides how it's distributed? Him? His friends? The companies they own? We've seen this movie before. It was called trickle-down economics. The wealth was supposed to flow down. It didn't. And there's no reason to think robot trickle-down will be any different. The 401k was a promise. It failed. Pensions were a promise. They vanished. Social Security was a promise. It's bleeding out. And now the world's richest man is offering another promise. Don't worry, the future will provide. That's not advice. That's the 65 lie wearing a new mask. The lie that says retirement is waiting for you at a certain age, that if you just work hard enough, the system will take care of you. It won't. It never did. And the people who trusted that lie are the ones digging through the trash for medication. So where does that leave you? Most people will scroll past this video and keep believing the billionaire fairy tale. They'll hear AI abundance and feel comforted. They'll push retirement out of their minds because it's too scary to think about. But you? You just sat through 7 minutes of uncomfortable truth. And that means you're not like most people. You're actually paying attention. You see how this game works. And that puts you in a different category entirely. The people who panic about retirement at 25 usually figure it out. The ones who ignore it at 45, they become the statistics. You're here. You're watching. That's the whole game. Now you know what they're not telling you. Drop a comment. Do you think the robots will actually save us? Or is this just another billionaire fairy tale?